That was a great clip from the film The Other City, a powerful documentary about HIV in Washington, D.C. Tonight we have the honor of recognizing the film's executive producer and filmmaker, Sheila Johnson and Susan Koch. First, Sheila. Sheila is the executive producer of the documentary, a prominent entrepreneur and a well-known leader in the entertainment industry. She was a founding partner of Black Entertainment Television and is the first African-American woman to own 3 professional sports franchises. That is going to be on an updated Trivial Pursuit. Wow. The Washington Mystics, the Washington Wizards, and of course the Washington Capitals. She's a well-known and prominent philanthropist. Sheila is the global ambassador to CARE, a humanitarian organization fighting global poverty, a prominent promoter of the arts and education, and a member on the Council on Foreign Relations. I actually had the fortune, and I'm just going off script for 10 seconds, I had the fortune to meet Sheila and congratulate her for the award about 2 weeks ago, and she sends her best. She has a great family event taking place. Her daughter is getting married shortly, and it's just been announced an engagement, and that's their big event this week. So she wanted me to pass on a hearty thank you, and I wanted to share that with you. So, in person with us tonight, Susan Koch, a filmmaker who has won Emmy and Peabody Awards. Her work has appeared on ABC, NBC, PBS, HBO, MTV, ESPN, Discovery Channel, National Geographic, Turner Broadcasting, American Movie Classics, the Learning Channel, and the Travel Channel. So basically, Susan is everywhere. Susan is the filmmaker of Kicking It, and she directed the critically acclaimed documentary City at Peace, featured at film festivals throughout the world and broadcast on HBO, about a group of teenagers here in Washington, D.C., from preppies to kids living on the street, who came together to write and rehearse a musical production about their lives and conflicts. Susan co-directed and produced Mario's Story, about a young Latino who was unjustly convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison, which has received several awards and earned her Soros Media Justice Fellowship. For shining such a powerful spotlight on HIV in our community, we're pleased to present Sheila Johnson and Susan Koch with the 2012 Joel A. Toubin Award.
Thank you very much. It's really an honor to be here on behalf of Sheila Johnson and myself. We really are honored to be receiving an award from Whitman-Walker especially, because when you think of the organization that's been on the forefront of this issue from the very beginning, leading the fight for justice, prevention, treatment, it's always Whitman-Walker. So thank you. You're saving lives every day. It's also a very great honor to join my other awardees who have done massive amounts to help stem the epidemic all over the world. When Sheila and I first decided that we wanted to make this film, most of our friends and colleagues said, why would you ever want to do a film on AIDS in Washington, D.C.? No one will ever go see that film. But we didn't care. This is a story that needed to be told, and we were determined to do it. And I'm happy to say that many people wanted to see it. I've never had a film that's more requested, and I've been a filmmaker for 30 years. We premiered at the prestigious Tribeca Film Festival. We aired on Showtime. When we were at East Street, they had to get a larger theater for us. And we're going to be screening many times at the International AIDS Conference. So it just shows you that people are really hungry for information. They want to know what's going on about the epidemic. In the clip that you saw Jimmy, who passed away from AIDS. And it was really important for us to include that story in our film, because I know all of you here will agree that it is really unacceptable that in 2012 in our nation's capital, people are still dying of AIDS. And it's that the rates are also so high. And so we hope that in some small way, the other city will help raise awareness, and we won't see people dying of AIDS, we'll see the numbers going down, and that the epidemic will finally be at an end. Thank you so much.